I'll read to us now the directives from the bishops of the dioceses in Enugu State concerning exams, especially against exam malpractices. Excellence in character and learning. Zero tolerance for examination irregularities. A declaration of the Catholic Bishops of Enugu State concerning examination irregularities, popularly known as expo in the schools. Preamble. 1. Euntes docete omnes gentes. Go and teach all nations. This is the mandate of our Lord Jesus Christ, from which the Church derives her teaching authority. Over the years, the Church has leveraged on this mandate also through the establishment of value-based educational institutions. 2. The Catholic Church policy on education states, and I quote, "Children and young persons are to be cared for in such a way that their physical, intellectual, moral, and spiritual senses develop in a harmonious manner so that they may attain a greater sense of responsibility and right use of freedom and be formed to take an active part in social life." End of quote. To achieve this noble objective, the 3 Catholic dioceses in Enugu State are determined to manage their value-based schools in such a manner that boys and girls, men and women who possess commendable percentage of excellence in character and learning will emerge from them and take their proper places in the Nigerian society. Gratitude. We commend the sacrificial efforts being made by the staff and managers of our schools, which have produced honest and hard-working people in the recent past. Students of our schools have won several awards and made excellent results, which we are proud of today, and which make our schools attractive for many. We firmly maintain that such qualitative output cannot be achieved through fraudulent practices in the educational sector. Zero tolerance for examination irregularity, that is expo. The level of impunity with which this evil called examination irregularity or expo is being practiced in many schools in Nigeria today, including some of ours, has constrained us, the bishops of Ogo, Enugu, and Nsukka, together with our collaborators in the educational sector, to make this declaration now at a time when one of the regional examinations, the West African School Certificate Exam, WASC, is in progress. We wish to passionately urge all stakeholders in the education of children, parents, staff, and managers of schools, pupils and students, managers and administrators of examinations, Government Ministry of Education and its ancillary boards, etc., to desist from participating in this evil in any form. We wish to emphatically state that we have zero tolerance for any form of expo, and we do everything within our reach to eradicate that evil from all our schools. To achieve this, we are hereby setting all necessary actions in motion to ensure that all offenders are severely punished. We remember the admonition of our Lord if your eye causes you to sin, get rid of it. Mark chapter 9, verse 47. Unfortunately, parents and guardians are known to be the main sources of the financial support with which this evil is successfully executed. We hereby remind and caution the parents that their involvement in this evil negates the very essence of parenthood, as well as endangers and mars the future of their children or wards. It is the usual practice of the West African Examinations Council, WAEC, to seize the result of any school involved in examination malpractice, either partly or entirely. To avoid making others suffer for an evil they did not commit, any student meddling with expo materials will be on the spot dismissed from our school and will not be allowed to finish the examination there. Any principal, head teacher, teacher and administrative staff of our school who aids expo will be helped to understand that he or she is doing a disservice to humanity and has to vacate his or her position in our school immediately. Members of the clergy, religious men and women from who are directly involved in the management of our schools must know that the church has mobilized them to ensure that very high standards are guaranteed in the operation and management of our schools. Therefore, any priest or religious man or woman involved overtly or tacitly in the arrangement and or implementation of expo will lose his or her faculty to operate as a clergy or religious in our dioceses. We urge the State Ministry of Education to engage only men and women of integrity who cherish excellence in character and learning to provide services in the educational sector, particularly in the conduct of examinations. This will demand thorough and unbiased screening of those to be engaged in the administration of examinations. It is therefore pertinent that clearly articulated codes of ethics and conduct must be provided and properly explained to those being deployed in the administration of examinations. We expect that those government staff who betray the very essence of their profession by indulging in expo should be sufficiently sanctioned in a manner that will disfavor their promotion and further engagement in the educational sector. The managers and administrators of local, national, and regional examinations, which includes WAEC, NECO, etc., should secure and guard examination question papers effectively to forestall any leakage of the material. Here again, those who would choose to go contrary to well-established rules and regulations should be brought to book. Conclusion. The church is a beacon of hope for all. Let us join to say no to the darkness of evil dealings that have plunged our society into suffering and pain. Together, let us turn a new leaf in our attitude to life and transit to the light of truth and goodness, which is the hallmark of lasting development, happiness, and peace. This was signed by the 3 bishops of the Catholic Diocese in Enugu State, Bishop John Okoye, Bishop Onaga, and Callisus Onaga, and our own Bishop, Bishop Godfrey Igwebike Ona.